Melmurder den här veckan. Och jag undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså, det är så jävla
Behind one of the trees, her figure peeking out, watching her. Ellen didn't notice it until the comments blew up. No one knows who or what it was. Some think it's a ghost, others say it's something worse. Now Ellen refuses to take that route again. But the question is, would you? Drop your theory in the comments.
Welcome to Mostly Ghostly. If you enjoy these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Now without further ado, let us begin.
What if a ghost got mad you came back? That's exactly what happened to Emax. Emax is a ghost hunter on YouTube, known for exploring creepy abandoned places. He recently visited an abandoned hospital in Taiwan, and something strange happened. After that terrifying encounter, he returns, hoping for more ghostly activity. But this time, things go way further than expected.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The door slams repeatedly, almost like it's angry he came back. Is this ghost haunting the place for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Could it be something else?
The following footage comes from a woman named Vanessa. She was ghost hunting in Apalachicola, Florida, when she encountered something that kind of blew her mind. This is weird. And it's almost like maybe a time hop or some sort of Mandela Effect, as she states. But she finds a gravestone that has both the husband and wife, birth dates, and date of deaths. But the problem is they're well into the future, like 2034 and 2040. They're very precise and 6 years apart. How would they know? It could easily be explained as maybe an error, but again, why these specific dates? It's weird. Take a look at this. Comment below. Tell me what you think.
Is this the Mandela Effect? Am I in the future? Is it 2025? Because we're back at the cemetery, okay? And I'm looking at graves. We're doing our ghost hunting. Next thing. Mr. Rice? Mr. and Mrs. Rice? Look at this. He was born in 1944. but died in 2034. And then Miss Rice was born in 1950, and she died in 2040. I thought we were in 2025. Are they planning it? Are they planning? Is that what? But why? Why 6 years apart? He was born in 1944, but died in 2034. And then Miss Rice was born in 1950, and she died in 2040.
At around 9 a.m. on a Monday morning, a teenage girl named Mildred Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up on her blanket. Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once, her dog is finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her extremely terrified. After looking closely at the footage, she saw it. This is what she caught. According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle up in bed. Either someone or something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever or whatever this might have been is completely unknown to Mildred. It just seemed to appear out of nowhere, before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed-in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this image makes them feel immensely uneasy. They don't know what was captured, but they think it's best if Mildred and her sister slept elsewhere. While Mildred has made no further videos regarding this clip, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured in this footage. Just who or what was this?
After a tragic accident that took the life of a man and his daughter outside a shop, the spirit of the little girl appears frequently. There's no doubt that what you're about to see is indeed the manifestation of a little girl. A conversation between the staff of the shop talked to each other about seeing her spirit walking either from or towards the winery's storage room. Watch this.
En piso se ve cuando pasa del baño de piso hacia la puerta de la bodega. Y neta, cuando te pases así, ponle mucha atención al espejo cóncavo que está en la esquina. Ahí la vas a ver clarita, clarita, clarita. No, ya te asusté. También afuera se aparece cuando nosotros estábamos ahí, como en septiembre, mataron a un señor allá afuera, lo atropelló un Mustang de un chavo que trabajaba en la coca, y el señor se aparece ahí también, a veces lo ves caminando así de lado a lado, ¿sabes? No, el Chile está mortal ese pinche Oxxo.
If you hear this at night, you're not alone.
They say that if you hear tapping in the middle of the night, especially around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., or 4 a.m., that is a...
It always starts the same way. Soft tapping at the window, a knock on the door when no one's there. Some say it's just the wind, a tree branch swaying in the night. But others know better. One person recalls waking up at exactly 3 a.m., 3 knocks on the door, followed by a whisper they couldn't understand. Another heard footsteps on their ceiling, heavy boots pacing above, in a one-story house. And then there are those who look outside, only to see glowing eyes staring back at them. If you hear it, whatever you do, don't open the door. Some believe it's spirits trying to get in, waiting for an invitation. A commenter tells of the night they dreamed of knocking, only to wake up and hear it on their actual bedroom door. Another swears they heard scraping nails across their window, only to see no one there. And if you hear whistling by your window at night, don't react. Don't acknowledge it. Because the moment you do, it knows you're listening. And once it knows, it never stops.
Imagine you're exploring an abandoned hospital and come face to face with this. An Indonesian urban explorer ventures into a forgotten hospital where a ghost of the past reveals chilling secrets. As he ventures deeper, the air thickens with an eerie silence, only to be broken by the faint ghostly voice of a girl.
Guys. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Heart pounding, he follows the sound to an empty room, only to find a chilling sight.
Ancok bapakmu. Astagfirullah.
A girl with long black hair sits on the bed. She flips her head, revealing pitch black eyes and a twisted grin. Frozen in terror, the explorer flees, the haunting image burned into his mind. Some places are forgotten for a reason. Remember, curiosity can lead to terrifying discoveries.
Before we light the final candle and press play, I want to give a massive shout out to John Eagle, one of the realest members of the ghostly crew. Always watching, always present when the veil gets thin. John, this drop is for you. You're not just here for the fear, you're part of the ritual.
In the summer of 2021, this video was posted to YouTube by a user that goes by the name Fat Reacts. And it's worth noting that it is the only video on their channel, and it's simply titled, "Found a Dead Body in a Cooler at a Lake." And from what can be gathered of the video, it's exactly that. Because as this group of teenagers pull this pink cooler out of the water, they're immediately hit with an intense smell of decay. In addition, there's black tape wrapped all around it. Fighting through the smell, they eventually pry it open, but what they discover truly disturbs them.
Do it. Open it.
With what?
Your knife. What is it?
Oh my god.
Open it up for a minute. I gotta record it.
Quick editor's note. I have to blur the contents of the cooler, as it could hurt my channel. However, the video is still available on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description, but if you're squeamish, I don't suggest watching it.
Look it in there. What is that? What is it? What is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
What you mean? What does it look like? What does it look like, bro?
It looks like dead fish.
You lying.
I swear.
Matthew, what does it look like, bro?
It's disgusting.
Bro, like, this is like somebody's body. You look like somebody's body? Huh?
I don't know. I'm holding my breath every time I go over there.
Look.
I don't know what. It smells like garbage. Oh, look at the fish.
I'm not looking over there.
It is disgusting.
I'm calling 911. Don't call the emergency one. Look up non-emergency.
Non-emergency. That was nasty.
As you can hear, towards the end of the clip, they mention calling the police to see what it could be. And according to them, they did just that. And they gave an update on the situation, reading, "Update. It was an infant that was neglected and abandoned in that cooler filled with water. Location will not be disclosed due to privacy reasons." Now, many commenters simply didn't believe them, stating that they were just lying or that the contents looked like dead fish. And since no one was able to find any articles regarding this, It's hard to confirm whether or not it is what they say it is, but judging by the bugs and maggots that were inside of it, it had to be alive at one point. But at least, for my sanity, I'll keep thinking that it was only dead fish.
Hey everyone, if you're enjoying the content here on Mostly Ghostly, we'd love for you to check out our other channels too. Ghostly Scares is packed with creepy compilations and terrifying moments, just like Mostly Ghostly, but with its own disturbing twist. Then there's Midnight Movie Review, where we break down horror, cult classics, and hidden cinematic gems. If you love scary movies and strange cinema, it's the place to be. And if you're into dark music, eerie vibes, and raw sound, head over to Ashen Nemesis, our music project channel with original tracks straight from the void. You can find all the links on the homepage or in the description below. Hit like, drop a comment, and if you're feeling it, hit that subscribe. Your support helps every channel grow, and it means more than you know. Thank you. Thank you again for being part of this haunted family. Your support means everything.
If you're out driving late at night, beware of the lady in white. A truck driver from Mexico was driving down an isolated road by himself late at night, when suddenly, from the pitch dark night, from a distance, he sees something standing in the middle of the road. The truck's dash cam captures this slender, white entity simply standing in the middle of the road, waving its arms. Terrified, knowing what will happen if he stops, he doesn't hesitate at all and swerves past it. Almost everywhere around the world, tales of a lady in white, similar to the Serbian dancing lady, stopping and interacting with this alleged person is known as a bad omen. With some reporting being followed and haunted by said entity, sometimes it gets in your car and follows you. But some reports have been linked with fates much worse, like accidents believed to be influenced by the lady in white. Whether the stories are true, each country having its own version of the lady in white, who appears in isolated roads at night, could mean something deeper, but let me know what you think.
This woman just caught something on her CCTV, and it might prove one of her dolls is actually haunted. She's been collecting dolls for years. These three have always sat on the same shelf, same position, head up, legs straight, completely still. She left for a few hours and no one else was home. But when she returned, one doll's head was tilted downward. Its legs slightly shifted. It was subtle, just enough to notice. So she checked the home's CCTV cameras. And that's when it got disturbing. In the footage you can see it, clear as day. The doll's head slowly drops down. Then its leg twitches. There's no one in the room. No visible string. No vibration. Nothing. Some think it's just faulty wiring. Others believe something's attached to that doll. A spirit. Or worse, something pretending to be one. So what do you think? Coincidence? Or cursed?
A man named Diego who lives alone had been experiencing strange paranormal events inside his house for the past few months. Late one night, Diego wakes up and hears a noise downstairs. But after seeing his cat upstairs, he wonders what the sound was. Then he sees this.
Ese no es mi gato. Mi gato está ahí arriba.
After just petting his cat and heading downstairs, he sees another cat that looks exactly the same as his. Knowing he just saw his cat upstairs, he quickly retreats to his bedroom with the cat and locks the door, hiding from whatever is down there at night, imitating his cat. Then this happens. Something can be heard clearly moving around outside his bedroom door, while wailing as it paces around. Diego stays locked in his room with his cat until the noises stop, and when he looks around later, he finds the place in a mess.
There are times when we come across weird, odd things. Well, this video comes from a woman named Bella out of Atlanta, and it honestly takes the cake. She was at the gas station. She noticed something odd in the trash, what appears to be a wooden doll. But this thing is absolutely creepy, and pay attention to its eyes. Don't they look real? Like a little too real? She's even a doll collector, and she would not touch this thing. Oh, just watching it gave me the creeps. Take a look at this footage, comment below, tell me what you think.
Okay, as y'all can see, I'm at the gas station. Look at this. What is this? What is this? What? Honey, some things we just don't touch, even as a doll collector. What in the boogity? What is happening? Ooh, why is it here? It's just posted up. What? What in the world? Who? I'm trying to figure out. Well, let me go. Yeah. It's just posted up. What? What in the world? Who? I'm trying to figure out. Well.
Some rocks just came flying down this hillside right here. Yeah. Yep, back it up a little bit.
May 9th, 2025. We made the trek out to a location deep in a canyon in a remote area of the San Gabriel Mountains. Shortly after setting up camp and searching the area, strange things would start to happen.
So we have just set up our campsite. We're getting ready to go on our first excursion and basically do a perimeter search and just kind of see what we got going on around our area here. And I gotta say, this area is giving super squatchy vibes. It's pretty creepy. Famous last words as we leave the campsite. What is that? Oh yeah. Right now we're just making our way up this creek. Kind of getting a lay of the land. Looking around for tracks. Seeing if we see any sign of anything. It's all pretty dried out right now, but there is running water. Aw.
Look at what the?
Dude, the frame of an old car. Is that what it is?
He's got to be from the early 1900s.
Oh. Alright, guys. Look at, we just found up here where this creek. It's like carved out through the side. This giant rock right here. Like I just got the whiff of an animal. Feel like I just smelled an animal. That's at
night with the moon.
Bro, we gotta come out to this area at night, dude.
Shit, look at that.
That's it, bro. You're right, that's it.
Dude. What the? That is. I'm not going near that thing.
Oh, I feel you on that though, huh? I will go near it though. Later, maybe.
See, I told you.
Do you think somebody threw those? But was something stepping up there?
How would that happen right now, right?
Some rocks just came flying down this hillside right here. I'm gonna do a whistle and see if we hear anything.
You hear that? Oh, did you hear
Yeah. Yep, back it up a little bit.
Soon after, another Texas user, Commercial Chris, captured similar footage while camping in a national park.
And it's been raining, and the water that's coming out of the sky is blue.
And it's not this tarp, because it's happening on this tarp too. Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us in Texas?
Leanne Rito lives somewhere in Chile and says that he has been experiencing some unexplainable things inside his house for the last few days, and it has been about 4 days since he managed to get any good sleep. He has been hearing strange noises coming from around the house and has noticed objects moving by themselves. And it wasn't long before the activity started to take its toll on him and drive him mad. On one night he is woken up at 3 a.m. to some loud sudden noises in the house. So he decides to record. Take a look.
Son las 3 de la mañana. Hace 3-4 días fácil que no puedo dormir. Se escuchan ruido por toda la casa y no sé qué hacer. Yo no creo mucho esto, no me da miedo, pero no sé. Grabo a ver si encuentro... ¡La concha de su madre! Ahí está. ¿Quién carajo anda ahí? Es la nena esa de mierda de vuelta. Yo me voy a la mierda.
An object flies off the side table on its own, and then some banging can be heard coming from the bathroom before the door opens by itself, and what sounds like a little kid can be heard. However, when he goes to check, he finds nothing there. Eventually, he sets up a security camera inside the room facing towards the bed and the window, and on another night he is with someone else inside the room, and the camera captures something creepy. Watch closely. A strange figure that looks to be in white can be seen passing by the window, and some objects launch out of place right as it goes by, startling the two in the room. But just as one of them goes outside to take a look, he finds nobody there. Leanne says it's still ongoing every night.
You're not supposed to see this, but someone secretly recorded footage inside a North Korean store, and what the camera captured, it's disturbing. The shelves look perfect. The food, untouched. Every single item looks like it's never been used. It's like walking through a movie set. Too clean, too quiet, too controlled. The cashier barely moves. Locals avoid eye contact. And if you notice, no one's talking. Tourists are only allowed to point and nod. It's as if the people inside this store are just props. Some believe these stores are fake, staged entirely for propaganda. Others say the locals are actors, coached to behave this way. But the deeper question is, if this is what they allow outsiders to see, what are they hiding behind closed doors? A staged store is creepy. But a staged society? Let me know what you think in the comments.
So there's no wind in sight. Are you ready, Ronnie? 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah. You're a good boy, Ronnie. After 3, stop then. 1, 2, 3, good boy.
If something ever knocks on your door at night, but no one's there, don't open it. This guy was filming in his room, clearly terrified. He says he's been dealing with something that mimics voices. It started with loud knocks on his door, like someone desperately trying to get in. And then, it called his name. Same voice, same tone, just wrong. He told it to go away over and over again, but the knocking didn't stop. So finally, he opened the door. No one was there. But the second he stepped out, he noticed his kitchen. The RGB lights were blinking uncontrollably. The room felt heavy, like something was watching him. He didn't see anyone, but he felt it. People believe mimics aren't just spirits. There's something far worse. They copy the voices of people you trust, just to lure you in. Would you open the door if it sounded like someone you knew? Let us know in the comments, because he did. And now, he says it's getting worse.
He has been experiencing paranormal activity all over his house, especially in the bedroom bathroom. He has a security camera set up monitoring the bedroom and other rooms 24 hours a day. And one night, while sleeping, he's woken up to something horrifying. Watch closely. As he sleeps, a creepy-looking figure can be seen standing in the bathroom, just watching him before the door closes by itself. When he goes to check, there's no one there. Terrified, he decided to head over to his countryside house for the rest of the night.
Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more spooky content. Thank you.